Yeah, well, I just told our team, I don't know, I've coached 600 games probably, or close to 600, and we've never lost on a tip-in at the end of the game. We've lost on some last-second shots, but not on the first one. I think. I kind of thought about it. I have a couple former players here. They don't remember losing, so that's a tough way to lose. You know, we started out a little tentative, got our dug ourselves in the hole, and boy, the second half we played good. So, you know, hats off to Lander. I'm glad we get 3 Beach Belt teams in, and, you know, we'll see if somehow we can sneak in.
Talk about the way your team, you mentioned in the second half, the way you guys played. A little, I don't know, slow in the first half, but you came out of the locker room, and at halftime you said you wanted by the 10-minute mark to be tied.
Yep.
You did it for less than 3 minutes.
Yep.
So,
yeah, we got in position. I don't remember. I told him in the second overtime. I said, let's see if we can get up 3 or 4 and hold on, because we were kind of playing from behind the whole time. You know, we kind of ran some action. We had a turnover, and a guy was wide open. We had some crucial turnovers. Obviously, we missed some free throws. But, you know, when you got 6 freshmen in your top 10, you know, you're going to have some issues. But I was proud of our team, our way to close out the season. And, you know, hopefully basketball guys are with us so we can slip in.
Talk about some of those overtime periods. It looks like both teams, I mean, the last possessions you had, you wanted to put the ball in Keyshawn's hands, and it was pretty apparent. But the way Tommy Williams was playing as well was just unbelievable.
Yeah. You know, we got to the free throw line 14 times in overtime, 2 overtimes. You know, they hit some tough shots. You know, the one time they got there, we did a pretty good job of walling up. You know, a tough play late in the game in regulation. I've learned that if you're fumbling the ball, it's not a walk. So, you know, that. Yeah, I don't.
I actually said it on the broadcast. I thought he traveled.
Yeah. I mean, you know, but either here nor there. I mean, that was we helped properly. Last play we helped properly, and JR, you know, tipped it in at the end. Made a good gutsy play to go to the board. So, like I said, you know, we're fortunate enough to slip in. More power to us, but you know, we've got some quality wins here.
All right, Coach, I think that's all.
Thank you.
Wow, what a game.
Coach, it's been a long time since Lander team, men's team, had won this championship, nearly 9 years.
Yes.
Talk about what just happened.
Oh, it was a great game. Obviously, Coach Meesters and his team, I mean, they took us right to the wire. We're just happy, like you said, it's been that long. I was assistant then for Bruce Evans, and I didn't think, you know, when we won it that year, I said, we'll be back, and we haven't had that opportunity. But it was just, you know, our kids just hung in there. You know, they just hung around, like I say, like a loose tooth. And just a tribute to our kids. We had a bunch of guys foul out. We had some guys have to come in and play. But we've done that all year. And we basically, you know, we live in the moment. We wanted to come in today and just, when I got the job a year ago, I told them we want to play for championships. And that's every day. And whatever you do in life, you want to play for championships. So credit to these guys.
Jaron, I'm going to go ahead and move this microphone to the right. Just leave it where it is. Let's talk a little bit about your day, because up until the last, I don't know, 7 seconds, it actually wasn't a good day for you, was it?
No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. But, you know, I just tried to do whatever I can. If it's not scoring, it's, you know, rebounding, defense. You know, I just try to do whatever I could to impact the game. And, you know, luckily for me, my team held it down until when I finally got started going. And even then, you know, it was still a battle. And my teammates, man, like, they just played so big. I can't tell them how proud I am of them.
Talk about trying to find your shot, struggled a little bit from the floor. Like you said, you did other things to compensate. But for a long time there, were you losing any confidence in it?
I mean, not at all. You know, coaches, my teammates always tell me to shoot the ball, you know, no matter what. If I have a little bit of daylight, you know, shoot it. And I'm confident in myself with my shot, so I was going to keep shooting if I had the chance to, and I knew eventually it would fall, and that's what happened.
Talk about the last play.
Well, Coach drew up a play for our point guard, Travis, to drive in middle, and I was actually going to get a down screen after the screen to come off and see if I can get a shot. And they played it pretty well, and he got it to Tobias, and Tobias made a really good drive to the basket. And, you know, I just just crashed, just in case, you know, it came off wrong. And, you know, luckily for me, it came off right into my hands, and I was able to tip it in. And, man, we're just so blessed. I'm just blessed right now.
All right, I'm going to move this over to Scott real quick. Scott, you're a senior on this team.
Yes, sir.
Talk about what this means to you personally, especially, you know, given what you've been going through the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. It's amazing just that my career could end this way, and you know, with the horrible news that's happened to me recently, that you know I could honor my father in this way. And it's easy when you have angels on your side. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, it was an amazing game, and I have no doubt he had some influence on it.
Talk about the game today. I mean, Augusta's got a pretty big team. The team relies a lot on you and Sergio to get in there. And banging bodies goes with it, and some foul trouble. How do you overcome stuff like that?
Well, I didn't overcome it too well. I'm not a stranger to fouling out that early, so I'm actually kind of surprised I got 33 minutes in. But yeah, I mean, we just try to power through it, try to work through it. I mean, Telvin, I mean that's some big minutes from a guy who's, you know, hasn't played so much in the year. But I mean, when he comes in, wow, that was an amazing game from him, and you know, it's just amazing. I can't say anything else besides that.
All right, Coach, I'm going to go back to you for the end here. What does this do for this team? You got the automatic bid now. You're going to play next week, probably up at Lincoln Memorial, it looks like.
Okay.
I mean, is this team poised to make a run in the
Yeah, absolutely. You know, all year we especially the last couple of weeks, we struggled whether we were going to be in or out, and we had to play well against Georgia College. Then had to turn around and play them again, and then we kind of had to go through with Scotty the situation there, and he's handled it great. Even more about winning this championship, our kids learned a little bit about life last week in that, and I said this yesterday, we had this thing, we just live in the moment. And I told them today that it didn't matter, but eventually down the road, you'll have good days, and you'll remember this, and you'll have days that we had this past week dealing with Scotty and his dad, who was such a great man, and had been at senior night on Wednesday. Had a chance to see Scotty, his highest score and his highest. He had a double-double that day, and we're just happy. We're happy to be there. You know, I kind of tell our kids we're kind of like ice cream. We're vanilla. No, everybody looks at us a little differently, but what a great bunch of kids. And this is my 32nd year of coaching, and just to have the honor to come back where I played and coach these guys has been incredible, and I'm truly blessed. And I don't really care who we play. We'll just live in the moment, get on the bus, and ride up there and see what we can do.
Guys, congratulations on winning the championship today. Thanks for being here with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, thank you guys, too.